is my house that I'm doing up. It's been heavily extended and renovated, and the windows are being overhauled, and I'm rewiring it, and I've ripped the kitchen out, and the kitchen's going over here. I've already done up one house, a smaller two-bedroomed house, and this time I've taken on something a lot bigger. I'm living on a complete building site. I absolutely love it. I'm happy as pig in muck, up to my neck, up to my knees in dirt, dust, and whatever else I can get my hands into. As a result of not having many qualifications, I did catering jobs, cash in hand, had little or no prospects. I lived at that time, I was living in a high-rise flat. I had a 1-year-old daughter, and things were pretty bad. The place was awful, it was a horrible place to live. On a regular basis, you know, you'd meet crackheads and drug dealers and prostitutes, and they'd come banging on your door and begging for money to feed the kids, and it was awful. One day I looked out of my door through the spy hole and saw these youths messing around with guns. They were literally, you know, 2 feet away from me, and at that point I thought, there's no way, you know, I'm going to be stuck here. I'm going to find a way for me and my daughter. I'm going to get myself out of it. So when a friend introduced me to Nottinghamshire Women's Training Scheme and told me that I could do a series of taster courses in non-traditional skills for women, I seized the opportunity. I'm not saying the course was easy. I'd often, you know, get off the bus, laden down with shopping bags, my college rucksack on my back, my daughter in tow, in the pouring rain, crying my eyes out of exhaustion. I couldn't see that I was ever going to finish this course, but with the help of Nottingham Women's Training Scheme, with travelling expenses, the childcare, extra tuition if I needed it, and lots of other advice and support, they really did stand me in good stead. I saw an advertisement in the local paper advertising apprenticeship schemes within the local council. There were 1,700 people that applied for the same job that I went for. There were 2 places, and I was lucky to get picked for the job. It was one of the most happiest times of my life. Nowadays it's even more difficult to get an apprenticeship with a local authority. There aren't as many opportunities. A lot of the work's been contracted out to private contractors. It seems that private companies don't adopt the equal opportunities policy, and if they do, they don't implement it like local authorities do. I still have to go back to the place where I used to live in the high-rise block of flats, and it's really weird going back there. There are people, the friends that I know back from when I used to live in the flats before I went to the women's scheme, that now are working in the red light district to fund their drug habits. It's really, really upsetting to see, but I have to hang on to the fact that, you know, I'd actually took the opportunity when it came along and turned my life around and moved on. It could have been different, and it could have been me in the red light district and having my baby taken off me. What always makes me smile is when I go into family homes and they've got young kids, and the kids are trying to get into your toolbox, and you know, you've managed to pacify them and get them to pass you a couple of raw plugs or something, but it's really good to know that, you know, those young, you know, 5-6-year-old kids, you know, actually see a woman in the home doing what is traditionally a man's job. Life's good at the moment. Life's really, really good. I've got a great job. I've got lots of job satisfaction, which is something that's very important to me. You know, I've got lifelong skills under my belt. I've got a beautiful daughter. If it wasn't for me doing an apprenticeship and making the most of my opportunities, then I wouldn't be where I am now. I wouldn't have a nice house. I wouldn't be able to afford to go on holiday and buy nice things. I was always, you know, having to rob Peter to pay Paul and living off benefits, which was awful. But now, you know, now I earn my own money. Yes, I work hard for it, and yes, it's a dirty job, but it's well worth it.
you.